3, 2, 1.
Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome to the Intersect Podcast. Today, on my left, on your right. I can't fucking tell.
Yep, just keep going with it.
We have the coast.
The coast.
The host, Mr. Thomas. His co-host, JP. The ex-co-host.
What are you doing, ex-co-host?
You stuck, ex-co-host?
And our lovely boy Regan here. Today, we talk about life and its shitness.
Traffic.
Enjoy.
It's just a boys get together. I want to dive into like some of the stuff that you guys like, because you've been through some stuff. I don't want you to go into specifics, but like the struggles of being in Perth and the cost of living and all that type of shit. And then Regan, yeah, you can just kind of be there.
Struggles too, right?
Yeah. But yeah, no, like the struggles of just like generally going from a
living
small town.
in the most isolated city in the world.
With my mommy and daddy, and then now it's like rely on yourself and just friggin' make money, go to work, go sleep, repeat.
So you guys are just in like a basic routine now. You wake up, you go to work, go to gym, come back.
Well, I have to be because of like the financial state with being an apprentice. But if I was doing my old job here, I wouldn't be. I would be living it up, I think, personally.
Yeah.
But I forced myself into like I wouldn't say boring, but I'm much of a routine. Yeah.
Do you still enjoy the routine? Because the last time you came on, you said you enjoyed the routine. You enjoyed your routine back then.
It's
anyway.
pretty much the same routine, yeah.
Do you still enjoy it?
It is, but it's surrounded by different people.
Yeah.
Lack of people, I suppose.
We can't.
Yeah, surrounded by a lack of people that I care about. So
yeah,
it's lonely.
Yeah, your colleagues and shit.
NPCs.
Yeah, pretty much NPCs. That's what my life entails. Yeah. Besides people at work, I don't really talk to anyone at the gym, and you just don't really. I don't really converse with people.
Starting to sound like me, mate.
Yeah, just do your shit.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard age to be at and meet people. It's like when you're at school and things like that, you're just forced to be in the same room with people for long periods of time. But in a place like this, and at a time where all you do is work and go to the gym, it's kind of like, how do you meet people?
Mm.
And
I met a random motorbiker.
you also met
That's fair.
an
We did
Indian
do that.
fella saved your life. That was cool.
Give me more. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if that was his
I mean, I think he got a pretty big bicep pump from that.
Yeah, got absolutely crushed.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't following, but at the gym.
at the gym.
Yeah, I was doing a small weight of 40 kilos bench, and I was trying. Oh, sorry, my bad. That's the microphone. I keep moving away. But yeah, I got crushed underneath it, and dude came and saved my life. Yep. Didn't get his name. No, I was just like, thanks, bye.
damn.
Runaway revolt membership.
Leave next gym. Perfect opportunity to move over to Revo. Now you can't be seen at that gym anymore.
Just cancelled my anytime, actually.
You just did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you still got to pay another 4 weeks as well.
dogs.
It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah,
They really scam
Because
you.
I never really knew if I was coming back.
Are you?
No.
Don't mention those words to this guy.
No.
He'll pounce on that.
I'll bounce on both of you.
Regardless.
But no, I enjoy the routine. I really do. But it does get lonely, I suppose, in a place
Very
like this.
monotonous.
Can you just please explain what you mean by that?
The same.
Can you search that up and just fact check that?
Monogamy.
Not monogamy.
Yeah.
I think with the routine's not bad. What happened?
No, I was just sorry.
Ignore him.
Yeah, just ignore me.
He's laptop man. Keep going.
I'd say the routine isn't bad. It's just that your 8-hour day turns to 10 because of traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very
Like
good
if
point,
it was your 8-hour day and it took you 10 minutes to get home, would be fire.
Yeah.
But
You do lose a lot of the day.
yeah, you got 2 hours of unpaid shit.
I'm up
Yeah,
at
it's fucked.
Yeah. I get paid from 6 till 4, and I'm up at 4:30, and I'm back at 5:15.
That's crazy. That's like my favourite thing about going out to sites and stuff. I get paid from the moment you're fucking doing shit.
Yeah, and to walk back, you're walking 5 minutes, if that. Not even that.
It's beautiful.
Back to your room.
and the peak hour traffic again. I'd rather finish at 2 o'clock, or if I'd rather just work till 6 o'clock.
That's because my hours are when aged care's sort of people are awake. You sort of are at a stuck time of when I can work.
Do you do only aged care or something?
I mean, that's your main business.
That's crazy.
You got hospitals and stuff as well, but still you can't get there too early either. Yeah, do it at hospitals, kitchen tables, you know.
Crazy.
Whole heap of places.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So it'd be cool if you could, even if you worked a 10-hour day, like the traffic, it literally starts at 7 onwards. So if you started just that little bit earlier, it's good.
No, that's a lie.
Yeah, I was about to say Regan.
That's a lie.
No?
I used to drive to work at 5:30 in the freeway, and it was can't move.
6 works for me. Where are you going?
That's me driving north on the corner, or going into the city. You probably go. Do you drive south?
I've been. Oh yeah, majority.
If you drive south in the morning, you're going to be against the traffic. If everyone in the morning goes into the city, and everyone in the afternoon goes out of the city.
Yeah. Yeah. So if I start at 6 going down to Dawesville,
yeah, you're fine
that
because
was
you're going
mean.
against traffic. But I'm going in. I'm going with it, which is ridiculous.
so it starts before 6 too.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Mm-hmm. Ever sleeps.
Retire.
Fuck Perth. Fuck Perth traffic. That's ass.
It's probably the only thing I don't enjoy about Perth, though. I'd say is the traffic. I rage quit every fucking day. I reckon.
Yep.
Scream at myself in the car.
Can you imagine the port? That's probably why the D-Max is playing up.
Yeah, probably punching something.
Punching the dash, cunt.
Yeah, that's quite possible.
Yeah, you fucking numpty.
It's the inconsistency too.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
But then when you get that good day, you just...
it's beautiful. It's great.
Then the end of the day comes and...
There's a period where I work, it's like a 1 in, 1 out system.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole of like it's just full of like fabrication companies. This guy.
What I do?
Everyone starts and leaves at the same time. So I'm with the traffic all the time, and it takes me often... I finish at 4:30, and I can drive 1.5 kilometers in half an hour.
That's crazy.
I check. It's 5 o'clock, and I haven't even left the little suburb I work in, and by then I've spat it.
Nah, there's no, bro. Fuck that.
There's no other way to go. Like, it's literally 1 in, 1 out. Well, there's a north exit and a south exit. Like, there's 2 ways. If you're driving south, everyone goes that one way. It's horrendous. So at 2:30, it's all good. So that's why I often finish at 2:30.
Yep. Is that why you start early too?
No, that's just standard.
That's just the normal time?
Yeah, 6 o'clock all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Addy's getting angry about traffic.
Change the subject.
Yeah, I couldn't. Like, there's no way. Fuck that.
Besides traffic and I guess leaving the people you love and whatnot, I like it.
No, that's cap.
Let's hear it from your side, Adji.
I went to Carousel on a Sunday at 1 o'clock, and you're just driving around looking for parking. Like, why is everyone at the shops? You know, and then people look at you and go, "Oh, why are you at the shops?" And I was like, "Okay, fair, but this is like my first time I've been to the shops in about 6 months." They're like, "Oh, well, maybe it's everyone else's." I'm like, "No, it's just always busy." And I even got so mad that I went onto Reddit and I was like, "Why is Carousel so busy?" And then everyone was agreeing with me and telling me how shit Carousel is and the parking's trash.
Well, according to Google in 2024, there's 2.3 million people who live in Perth.
That's probably why.
Yep.
That
So
makes complete
2.2 too many.
That's yes.
100,000 people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Jericho's
yeah.
like 70,000.
Nah, it's like 40.
Fuck off.
He loves to argue every point.
Jerry's a good size. But
Jerry's a good size, but I do like
Why are you just talking
the
Cheltenham population?
various activities you can do in Perth.
yeah, I suppose that is
Shut the fuck up.
the fair point.
Being able, being
50,000.
able to do whatever you want and try new stuff and go and try new food. That's what I like doing personally. Going and trying.
I feel like
food.
Perth would be very good for that.
Yeah, you can just go and do a new thing every weekend. I don't because I'm a lazy motherfucker, but you can.
I feel like also the traffic would probably stop you from
Weekends
doing it.
I'd say weekends aren't bad, but also because everyone's on their weekend mood, they're driving slow.
They're loving life.
So it's
No
kind
work
of-
for me
You
today.
just got to learn traffic trends and work out when people drive and when people don't.
That's
Yeah.
hard in Perth because
The traffic trend is ride a
Well, yeah,
motorbike.
yeah.
It's all the time.
It is all the time, but you definitely learn when are better times to go. So
Yep.
But yeah, the freedom of being able to do various things are great. You know, in Geraldton, you got sick of what do? Go to the beach?
Million bears.
Yeah, drink. You drink more. Yeah, I don't really feel the need to drink ever in Perth.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's so many things to do.
That is probably the good thing about Perth is you got so much more variety.
Yeah.
To do
You
things.
just don't get bored.
Especially if you've got kids.
Yeah, it'd be good
Like-
for kids.
I mean, like, well, you guys don't have. Yeah, bro farted out of his throat. Like, you guys don't have kids, but for me, like, I see more of a potential to move here if there wasn't much traffic.
I think you should.
No,
Is
fuck
this
that.
like the only conversation we've had where you bringing up kids and stuff no one else is relating to? Every time you bring it up with other guests, they're just like, oh yeah, my kid's this, or I'm going to do
JP's
this.
edged up.
Yeah, every time, and then they start talking about my wife this and that, and they're like, what about you? And I was like, I have Fern.
My
Good
wife.
plan.
No
Johnny
way.
done it, Todd Fern.
I
Yeah.
don't look after a soul, just myself, and that's hard enough.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it is more of a thing to look at.
But I feel like
But
they'd
even
also
still,
get
I-
exposed to a lot more too.
Yeah, they would.
Bad stuff.
Yeah.
There is a lot more. Crime's higher.
Mm.
I don't really get exposed to
Is it higher, or is it just more like
There's probably
because
just
of the
more people.
percentage?
Yeah, there's probably just more percent. Yeah, more people. So there's going to be a higher crime rate, I suppose. My area's pretty good. I don't know about yours, Adam.
You're
Live
the
in the
only.
ghettos?
You're,
Not good.
I'm the only crime committer in my area.
my area is pretty good. I've got it down.
yeah, I got it sorted. You? Area?
Yeah, no, it's good.
Pretty good.
As far as I'm aware.
Mm.
Yeah, I just hide away in my house and don't really come out. That's Perth life for me.
So that sounds so
It's-
fucking depressing.
Saving money life for me.
Well,
But
that
it's
that
weird.
also would be a case as well.
Mm.
Is like the whole saving money thing.
Yeah.
And earning fuck all money.
Yeah.
So,
The
yeah.
travel money alone is fucking
Well,
horrendous
that's-
if everyone's driving fucking 40 minutes a day.
I got the work
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, I don't.
Weird flex.
Yay.
So do you?
Yeah.
Then you got public transport and stuff, but that's not always accessible for everyone.
Mm.
I think my biggest argument would be if everyone that just drives to their work, like, you know, tradesmen, obviously they need their cars, they drive around. But if you're just someone that drives to your workplace, everyone should ride motorbikes.
Let's just turn into Bali and get mopeds.
Tuk-tuks.
And just have
Oh, look, yeah. Let's get
no,
little
no
tuk-tuk.
road rules, just like free for all.
Yeah, that's wild. That is
Six-
wild.
Six cars on a 4-lane highway? Yes. I've
Or
seen
like
that.
16 motorbikes.
Cunts are throwing legs and hands. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck Perth. Since I came down last time, how's both of your mental health doing now? Is it like
Did he bring them up or did he bring them down?
Did what? Did he bring them up?
what?
Yeah, what his presence brought it down.
Probably
God,
made
man.
me miss Geraldton more. To be fair, like to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Like genuinely, like the gym and shit like that.
just the vibe,
Just
the community.
Vibe. Yeah. I think I took it for granted a lot, and then now
Yeah.
you just like don't really have anyone. You're like, damn, that was good.
My bad. I needed all that air.
Yeah.
I
Yours,
can't really
Adzi?
say the environment. It's literally the only issue in life is financial. And when you look at the bigger picture of let's get a house, it's like let's get a shit box for $700,000.
Yeah, that's a very
If
good point.
if someone came to you and said money can't buy happiness,
I'd say I'd
Are
like
you
to
throwing
cry.
hands?
I'd like to cry in my Ferrari. Thank you. Shut up.
Right now, probably could buy happiness.
Yeah, no, it's not even like, yeah, you got financial issues now, but it's more the end goal that's more frightening because you don't even know if it's actually possible if you can get there. Like, you know, the dream right now is to own a home.
and that's it,
That is it.
and that's not that hard. Well,
Well,
here it is to
yeah,
Perth.
it's
Yes,
hard.
here it is in Perth.
Yeah, and that's like
So is that your goal in life right now?
literally, if I can own a home, you know, then you got your own space, but also owning a home that isn't basically in Bunbury when I'm working in Perth. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you don't want to have a house that's too far away. But
Yeah, I don't have that goal to try and buy a house because I just know
You
that
just
it's
wanna have a
physically,
race car.
physically bad. But I just know it's physically impossible
it's
at the moment in terms of making what I make and doing what I do. It's like not possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
the
I'm
only
like-
time you're like, yeah, give it 5 years, then
So I'm like, what's
by
the
then
point
the
of
triple.
what's the point of not living for 10 years and then just saving for a house, which I'm still never going to be afford after 10 years. I may as well just.
But why not put your
aggressively-
personal happiness first? Why are you pushing yourself
Well, that's why
to live?
That's why I still do things I love, because I'm basically just saving to go on holidays and travel the world. That's all I care
Yeah.
about. I don't care about buying a house and stuff because it's just not possible. But travel.
You guys are also pretty young too.
Yeah. We're
So-
not that much older. But Jesus.
30.
Old boy getting on.
Not so young.
But yeah, that's all my goal is just to travel and see the world.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less about buying a house. Or
Which is sick.
investments.
So I feel like your whole buying a house purpose will come later on after you've done all
Yeah.
your travel, after
Yeah.
you've done all the things that you want to do.
Because I feel like most people, once you do that, you don't really have any. That's most people's like end goal. They don't have any aspiration to do anymore.
Yeah.
Once you
Well, you
have
get your
a
house, then you have your kids.
yeah, and then you can't go anywhere. Well, most people won't.
Yeah, how much traveling did you do?
The first holiday we went on was last year.
Yeah, no, I was
Yeah.
aware.
Thanks, man.
Ask the question you already had the answer to. Yep, cool, fuck
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you had kids young, so
Mm.
I'm not going to call them a burden, but I just did.
No, well, they are. They are,
You
but
can't, it's like having it's not like having a dog, but you need someone to look after the dog. You can't just get someone to look after your kids.
and when you don't have a network behind you, like we don't have a network, so I can't just call up Dad and be like, "Hey, can you look after the kids for a week? We're going to Bali or Sydney or Japan," or we don't have anyone there. So it's like, oh, now we got to wait until one of them's old enough to look after the other one, which not a good idea.
No, not with 3 girls.
Yeah. So
Do you have any regrets? I know you love your kids and everything. But
I love
do you-
this.
Do
I
you
love
wish you did it
no,
differently?
No.
Do you wish you saw the world and you were now and had seen the world and now you could buy a house and
No.
work
Roy
and
wishes
stuff?
he had more.
no, 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 no,
He's waiting for an
no,
army.
no.
You don't
No,
wish you did it like the other way around?
no. I mean, I kind of wish I like went through it to know what it was like, but I don't. Like I'm
Being a young
glad.
dad would
I'm
be-
glad that I had the kids because I mean, by the time you guys have kids, if you guys have kids, my kids are all going to be pretty old.
Adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you guys are going to be going through all this shit that I went through young, and I can live my 30s and 40s.
Do you think it helped you be a better man?
Absolutely.
To like
100%.
be forced that father role upon you like,
It-
at an early age?
Having kids made me, like, changed me for, I wouldn't say the better, but just like opened my eyes. Because,
You just appreciate things differently.
yeah, because when you have to think about others and not yourself, it allows you to,
What the fuck are you looking at me, God?
what?
I know that I was hearing breathing.
Big
I
mouth
was trying to
breathers
check
over
it
here.
with staff and then he didn't do it. I was like, someone else.
I'm
He lost his
constantly
nose.
burping.
Yeah, I don't have my
He
nose
lost
thing.
his nose strip, so I was checking.
No, kids definitely opened my eyes to a lot more. And I don't think I would be the same person I am now if I had kids later on.
Do you wish you could meet what Thomas would look like if he didn't have
Yeah.
kids? You wish
Fat.
Yeah.
You could have a conversation with him?
I
reckon.
probably would.
I reckon.
Fat. Yeah, fat, lazy.
Yeah.
Driving in a Lamborghini. Yeah, I see it.
Nah,
Ballin'.
I reckon if I didn't have kids, I would be an antisocial, stuttering fat boy.
Feels.
Well, you're fat and stutter.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't have kids. So.
yeah, yeah. So
he's
you're
really winning.
you're me if I didn't have
Yeah,
kids.
exactly.
I'm looking at him right now.
Time to get a tan. Isn't it?
Yeah, but yeah, no, I reckon I would be that type of person. I wouldn't be anything like I am now.
Yeah. So in that, you look at that and go, I don't have no regrets in terms of
No.
how I did it, because you wouldn't want to be the person.
It also
you
made me go through so much hardship early on, and it taught me so much shit. Like I went through, like leaving home at 19 or 20. Well, earlier than that. Stutter, damn, that was crazy.
It's crazy. I think when
Rose in
Regan's
his
here-
ears. He's just like,
Right,
yeah, no stutter, bro.
that's like music to my ears.
He's like, damn, I missed this.
Regan's sitting there, I'm not the only one. Bench.
No, when I moved out of home when I was like 16, 17, then got a house, then had kids at like 19, and then had to afford a mortgage. Sorry, not a mortgage, like rent while a newborn at the age of 20, and then going through the whole like we had no money like we couldn't even buy food, and I'm pretty sure I've said it on the potty before, but I remember like holding Macy and just looking at her and apologizing because I couldn't give her the things that a baby should have because I didn't have the money.
So do you think like a child or whatever is going to end up better in a situation like yours where you feel like you can't give them what they need, or better in terms of, just say someone was prepared for it and was financially set up and things like that? Like what do you
For the
think
child?
creates a positive outcome for the child more so?
I think it depends on the parents. Like the parents can be wealthy and be prepared but still be cunts.
That's very true.
But then on the other end, parents can also go through the same shit I went through. Look, I hate to say it, but my brother, for example, his kids got taken off him.
Beef.
Chicken.
Nugget.
Chicken.
But like, and I'm not saying it in a bad way, but like, he doesn't have a job. Look, he's got a fucking shit personality. He doesn't listen to these, so fuck him.
Must run in the family.
And he's just addicted to drugs, and he fucking doesn't want to do anything. And he got his kids taken off him, and it's sad. Like it's sad as fuck. He got 2 boys that he doesn't see.
Yeah, it's sad.
But essentially, like he was 25, 26, so he was a lot older than what I was. But somehow he ended up worse, and that just goes down to the personality, I think, like the parent.
Yeah. Thoughts on like current, I guess I say soft parenting in terms of like very different to what it was back in the day? I think it's shit.
Ban it.
Like soft parenting.
Like you see all videos
like don't flog your kids.
You can't hit your kid. Don't do this. Don't do that. Like
talking about that, did you
like
see
soft
that
parenting and shit?
some chick got charged for smacking their kid
Really?
for abuse
What? Just for?
in Australia? I'm pretty sure it was over in Victoria.
Yeah,
Checks
but
out.
it's probably her fault because she did it probably in the shopping centre.
I mean,
See, I feel like I've
Fuck.
gotten.
Even still,
I've seen kids get flogged in a shopping centre before, and it's like, yeah, you probably fucked up.
I joined in, you know. Like, fuck.
I mean, look, I don't.
Of course you would.
I don't hit my kids.
Well, you wouldn't say it, would you?
No, I don't. I don't feel like there's a need to hit my kids because I've established the like.
Dominance.
I have before. I'm not saying that I've never have, but I've established the fact that like I will hit you if you piss me
It's
off.
the thread. Kind
Yeah, and
I
it.
just want someone to edit that Law and Order. Dunk.
But it's like, I think if kids are fucking assholes, absolutely. Get a fucking wooden stick or a fucking. I mean,
I've
don't
broken
use
a
a
wooden spoon before.
Yeah, or fucking kettle cord. That shit will hurt, bro.
The fuck?
Bro,
but-
kids used to get flogged with kettle cords and shit.
That's crazy.
But
Let's have
I don't
electricity.
mean like less of the physical and like simple as like being able to tell your child no, I want this, I want that. No, like but there's so many people
Have a fucking
nowadays
backbone.
that
Don't
I
let your
hear
kid
that
fucking
say
run all over
yes,
you.
yes, and then they end up being spoiled little brats.
Yeah. So
'Cause they
this
don't
is
know
what
the-
I
they
was
don't
talking
know
about in the
definition
car.
of no.
So because I have the money to be able to provide the kids the things that they want, right? Like a PS5. Like I bought them a PS5 for Christmas.
Crazy.
Can
You
I-
trying to flex or something?
Right? No. Damn, you guys are living in poverty? That's crazy. I'm living like king up there.
I bought myself a PS5. Yeah, whoa.
No, like because I didn't have that growing up, I want to be able to provide the things that the kids want if they want it, right? But in saying that, if they come to me and be like, hey, I need a new pair of shoes when they have 500 pairs of shoes, fuck off. You're not getting a new pair of shoes. Wear your old ones down until they're gone. Right. So like more instance for their birthday. Like if they go, oh, I want this and this and this and this for my birthday. It's like, cool. All right. If you're good, then you'll get it. But if they randomly come up to me and be like, oh my God, I want a laptop, like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're not getting a fucking laptop.
That never ends well. That mindset of
Especially-
them getting what they want will forever fuck them up in life.
Yeah, because they're going to think that everyone in their whole life
Yep.
is going to act like that.
Yeah,
And then when
say
someone comes in
yes.
and says no, they're going to be like,
Yeah, they spit
oh
the
my
dumb
God,
emails.
what the fuck?
Poor me,
Not
poor
like
me.
that.
But yeah, no, definitely kids definitely changed me, I think, for the better. But also being with Michaela as well, like Michaela changed me as well for the better. But I don't know.
That's probably something that I guess I'm kind of scared of, because I'd say my parents did a pretty good job at raising me and my brother. But there's just that very high level of respect
For your parents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
If
I
you
don't
did
know,
something bad when you were a kid,
you'd feel one, guilt, and two,
your parents would
you're
flog
not
fuck
sure
you.
if you run.
Yeah. Yeah. So you had that fear of your parents, and if I feel like if you don't
Well,
fear your parents, then
I'd say I probably only ever got smacked maybe 2 or 3 times.
Never
and
lived.
that was if you know, I had to have done something. pretty
oh,
bad.
I got flogged when I was a kid.
But it
And-
works, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. But also now, like, I can stand over dad and be like, "Yo, try that shit, big dog."
Yeah, it's
Like, what's
different
up?
now, I suppose.
What's up, big man?
But you understand the like.
Yeah, it was like,
meaning
damn,
of-
dad's home. If I play up, I'm gonna get fucking my ass
Yeah,
kicked.
yeah. It's that threat.
It's the dominance
Yeah.
in that house. Yeah.
I definitely think you need it in a household, but
Yeah.
to a certain extent. Like, if you're genuinely just a fucking arsehole and you want to be flogging your kids every 2 seconds, then you're a piece of shit.
That's when it
That's
goes the
different.
other way. But then it's also bad, like, you know, you see it in some relationships where you have, obviously you got the dominant figure, and then the other side is when they go off to work, such as the male goes to FIFO, the mother just lets the kid run rampant.
That's what I've told
And then
Michaela.
it turns, you know, almost slight hate to
Yeah.
the father, because when he comes back, he puts all this in.
You wait until your dad gets back, he's gonna fucking flog you.
But not even that. It's just like the mother doesn't care. And then when the dad tries to get the reins
Put in the discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets
just-
hated for it, yeah.
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 That's why I always told Michaela to not, like, don't ever say you wait until your dad gets home. Because I don't want, if I come home, I don't want the kids to be like, oh my God, dad's home. I need to be a certain way. I want the kids to act the same as they would if I wasn't home. But they know that,
Or like you coming home is a bad thing, kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I
like,
think the
just
issue-
negatively.
You
I-
wouldn't always look forward to that.
Yeah.
I love that the way that Michaela parents, but there's one thing that fucking triggers me, and it's when she does the whole counting thing, like 1, 2, 3, but she never gets to 3. And I'm sitting on the couch, just like, where's 3? So I'll just like yell out 3 and start running after the kids. I'm like, I'm coming, motherfucker. But she'll never get to 3, and I understand that she's trying to give them the chance to undo what they've did or be better, but she does it multiple times. So the kids know,
They learn trends.
they know how to, like, oh, she's going to do it once and then twice and then 3 times. And then by the 4th or 5th time, Michaela's fucking super pissed and she's yelling her hole off, as where the kids know, like, I won't say a word. I'll just walk up to them, grab them by the ankles, lift them up and throw them in their room. And they know,
Kids are smart.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, oh shit, big man's coming.
Then they are scared.
Yeah.
Bad thing.
And big man, I mean Michaela.
What?
Do you ever see yourself being able to go FIFO, or was that something you'd want or see yourself
would.
being able to do?
Yep. Yep, I would. But with the amount of money that I'm on, as well as finishing, shut the fuck up, as well as
Bullshit.
as well as like finishing when I want, because like, as you guys know, I work for myself, so I can, if I don't want to work for a week, I don't have to work for a week. If I finish at fucking 11 o'clock, which I've done multiple times, I don't have to go to work, back to
Yeah.
work. So I mean, I would definitely do FIFO.
I mean,
There's
I could do
definitely
that
a lot more.
too. Probably not for a long time.
Just for the day, and I'm done.
Yeah. So no, I don't, like, I would do it, but I just don't think there's any need for me to do
Do
it.
you think your body can cope with doing your job forever? Even though I talk shit about your job, it is physically demanding.
No. Which is why I'm putting so much effort into this.
You don't think you can sustain it forever?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Bro, there's fucking like 40, 50-year-olds that are getting knee reconstructions.
But I thought
Both
you
of
said
them.
Because all
Don't
you
do
is knee
carpet no more.
eh?
Yeah, but because I subcontracted jobs now,
You're doing carpet.
they've just taken on the hospital job, which means a lot of their work and focus is going to be on that because it's a fucking multi-million-dollar job. So then me and the 2 other layers, we're going to have to pick up the slack where, like, because they have like a actual carpet layer that mainly does carpet, and then he's got us where we do like vinyl, like a little bit of carpet, sheet vinyl, all that stuff. So then, because they're going to be all going on that, I'm going to have to pick up slack of carpet for a few months, which is fucking gay because I fucking hate carpet. I hate carpet with a passion. But yeah, no, I don't think anyone could
Sustain it forever.
sustain this.
So you
this
think
type of
you'll
job.
fall back on it when your body gives in?
I mean, if I can stop doing it as early as possible, absolutely.
Get you a wheelchair if you want. Wheel you
By the
around.
time I'm fucking 30, which is only a few months
turn
away.
into Forrest Gump. We'll fucking put you
Yeah,
in,
put some
leg
fucking yeah,
leg braces.
yeah. But yeah, no, it is like it's a very therapeutic job because I work for myself.
Because you can beat the carpet up and play it.
Kick fuck out of it. But yeah, no, it's not a job that you can sustain on your body without
Taking a toll.
yeah.
That's like, would you see yourself carrying through yours for the next 50 years?
No, absolutely not. No, not. In a workshop, you work. Your body's pretty screwed in a workshop. Like FIFO and stuff, they do a little bit less. I guess most people consider site workers and stuff a little bit more like sort of laid back, and they get more time frame to do things and stuff like that. So if I do site work, I'll take it if I get the opportunity to do it, because it is a kind of a break on the body. And my job does get hard, physically demanding, but it is up and down. There are days where you don't work as hard, and there are days where you work harder. So it's a good balance, but I don't think I could do it for 50, 60 years. I'd like to be off, get the apprenticeship, and then or get the qualification, the trade, and then get off the tools as soon as possible, personally. So yeah, that's my plan anyway.
Yeah.
There is money to be made, and I enjoy fabricating, but my body couldn't do it either.
See, if I can do the things that I love to do without working a physical or 9-to-5 job like this, fucking I'm pushing for this as much as I can.
Yeah, that's fair. I enjoy fabricating, and that's why I do it.
I mean, I think this is what I said to you before. Like, once this takes off, even if I don't have to do my job, I'm still gonna do some jobs like cashies, and because it's still like a good thing to do. Won't be doing carbon, but they can fuck off.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely therapeutic things in there in my job.
How about you, JP? With mechanical, how do you see your body side of things?
I
long-term?
think I'm going to work until I die.
I know you're a workaholic, but like in terms of the job and the actual physical demand on your body, do you think you could sustain that?
Yeah, I see I can sustain it the whole way, because I can go, like, I can't want to go into specifics of just building engines all day, which is a lot less of a toll versus trying to do fucking big repairs on big machines where you have to do a lot of physical shit. But yeah.
So your plan is to go more like mind-oriented
Work
thing
more.
and less physical.
Well, the whole
work
thing
stuff.
is just to basically accumulate as much knowledge as I can on not just a specific, but all round everything. And then from there, you can kind of be like, all right, cool, I'll go into a bit more specifics to this. Or when you know so much, you can go and kind of be like that person that goes, oh, yeah, diagnose, not repair, and stuff like this. And there's a million avenues to take, but I definitely would not give it up
Good opportunity
anytime soon.
Would you ever want to get off the tools?
Don't think so. It'd fucking make me go brain numb.
Yeah, that's fair. There'd be opportunities to get off the tools?
Oh,
if you
yeah,
wanted to.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, there would be so much to do, but I'm like, no. I like being on the tools.
Yeah, that's fair.
What about you, Adam? Would you see yourself in aged care homes?
No. Well, I suppose that's the end goal, isn't it?
At some point, he's going to be there.
You could imagine your little aged care home. You'd have your little sunnies on trying to bench or something. Stuck under 40 kilos again.
Bench my milk bottles. The job at the moment, it's good. It's very cruisy, but it also feels like an end of life job.
Aged care.
So like something you do when you're like 45 maybe, because it's very chill. You do some work on the laptop. You might get in the roof for like 5 seconds. It's not straining at all.
I hate working with Sparkies.
Because they're messy fucks.
Clearly everyone hates working with Sparkies.
Yeah.
I think everyone hates
Learn
working
how to
with
clean up
every
your
other trade.
fucking mess.
See, I don't see that. Like,
Because
Yeah,
you
I
work
just
in
see
old
me
people
dropping it.
homes.
no, but like,
They clean it up. Something to do.
The old people's coming just like, don't worry about it, I got it.
get it
Thanks,
done.
sweetie. Do you get any free food from them?
No, you
They
just
bake?
look at the floor and just go, and then you walk away.
Or you fucking launch it up into the roof space.
Roof is the universal bin. What are you talking about? Like, that is common knowledge.
Bro. That's good.
It's fucking dirty dog. If there was one thing right now that you could change, what would it be?
Being born.
Oh my god.
Fuck this shit.
I didn't consent.
Um,
Probably get paid more.
I don't know. There's probably heaps, but at the same time, I'm pretty content too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can't really say there's one specific thing.
I would just have the gym boys here.
No thanks.
Actually,
You're a cutie.
You don't count as
Yeah.
gym boys, mate.
What about you,
point.
man?
You're a bystander.
That little after work social time.
Yeah,
that was always
that's it
nice.
for me, 100%.
But
I
I
wouldn't
mean,
change anything else.
I don't mind the shorter workouts too. You win some, you lose
It
some.
kind of goes hand in hand, doesn't it?
It's like you don't talk to people, get home early. You talk to everyone, get home, go to bed.
Yeah.
That's what I'd change that.
Yep.
Thanks.
What about you?
What would I change?
Yeah.
More time. Just
It-
need
just
more
in the
time.
day?
In the day.
Yeah.
See,
If we had a
I always
28-hour
say
day,
that,
fuck yeah.
but that'd just make you work more.
Well, yeah. But
Yeah.
I'd make more money, and then I'd do more this and that, and
And then
balance
inflation
out.
would, everything would balance. Nothing would change.
Nah, honestly, if there was a way to just squeeze in an extra 2-3 hours a day for just anything
You can
else,
just sleep less.
I'm down to
Oh,
6.
fuck
I don't
that.
really-
Yeah, I'm on 6.
I'm going down to 6. I don't like it.
I'm
6 is
starting
good,
to
eh?
die.
It's not good.
I kind of want some more sleep time, but then I want to get more shit done.
6
and
is kind of that limit where you're like, all right, I can't do less than this.
yeah, it's a hard balance to make. It's like, oh, yep, cool. I got long works, this and that. Yeah, sure, I'll drop it to 5 for a couple of days and then back.
Yeah, that's the
But it's
the least
fucked.
I can do is about 5, 6. And in less than that, you just can't function.
But the
Yeah,
days where you
well.
get 8 hours, that's a blue moon. That's
I feel like you just wake up more tired.
You do, yeah, yeah. Like weekends, I wake up more tired.
Yeah.
Sleep until 8 o'clock. Yeah.
What
You,
about you,
Thomas?
Steph?
Me?
Anything
I
specific?
don't think I would change anything. No,
Right, cool, no worries.
I'm pretty happy. I got
Go
a lot of
fuck
money.
yourself then.
I got kids. I got a house. Like,
Yeah, imagine having a fucking wife and kids.
Yeah.
What a fucking
Imagine having your
loser.
life sorted.
it's nice, man.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
should try it.
No, I'm good. You want to adopt me or what?
I would adopt you.
Peace.
I would get
Peace.
settling
But I don't-
benefits too.
Oh yeah, no, that's
crazy.
So it's a hand goes hand in
Yeah,
hand.
that's
Good.
right.
Yeah, win-win. There you go. Nah, I just want your money. I don't really want anything else. I don't
That's
want,
right.
I don't want
That's
your
fair.
love or anything. I just want your money.
You know what? I'll put you in my will.
Thank you.
I don't know if you're gonna get fuck all, but I'll just mention your name.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Gets
I'll just
a
like
shout out in his
Ragusi.
will.
Yeah.
Not even
Shout
really
out
Connor,
Ragusi.
just Ragusi.
Just Ragusi. Yeah, no, I don't think. I mean, like you said, like more time
It sucks.
would be handy.
Yeah,
But
when we were talking to Sev last night, he went on about.
shout out, Seb.
He went on about. What did he say?
Buying back your time,
Buying back your time. Do enough
Oh.
in a business or whatever to like
make enough
Enough
money to
money
buy
and
back
have
your
You
time.
give time
kind of
for
thing. So
money,
when you're off,
and
like
then you give money for
when
time.
you want to change direction to a different job or something, you have money there and you have this coming in and you have time to do whatever the fuck you want. Or go to this job and then always having an exit strategy. And, you know, like, for example, in 5 years, if you don't like it, what's your exit strategy? Like, you're going to have no money, your lifestyle's increased, and like, what's happened? And he's this and that. And yeah,
That's true.
it's very wild. He's very money orientated, but it's good. He knows his shit.
That's why I think I'm putting so much time and effort into this, is because if I can make it to the point where I can make money without doing anything, right, besides like an episode a week or 2 episodes a week, whatever, and it can still like generate some kind of money, then I've bought back my time.
Yeah.
And I can just chill.
It's a good way to go about it.
Yeah.
Spend it with your family and shit.
Yeah. But then I can also, like, if in the meantime I can use the equity on my house to buy another house to get, I'll have 2 houses and you guys
This
will have
guy's
none.
crying about one, and
must
you're
be a
out here
Gerald.
going, I'm going to buy another.
Obviously, Gerald.
Well, I
houses.
could use the equity with my house now to buy a house in Perth and then rent that out.
To you. And then you can't buy one.
That's crazy.
And then it's going to be like, my landlord's fucked.
Yep.
He
Oh,
turned
he
my
upped the rent
spare-
again.
I'll start rewiring your house. Never.
But then a few years down the track, I could use the equity in that house and buy another house. So I could go like full, like property portfolio. Yeah. And then that'll generate an income where I've bought back my time again.
And then when one burns down, he won't afford to pay it back, and then you're down a house. Down
Well,
everything.
that's why insurance is there.
Yeah, that's very cool.
That
Do you ever
doesn't-
find that
doesn't
sometimes where you
work.
get so caught up in money that you realize like that money's not like everything? Like
But money is a big thing.
The only
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
we get
yeah.
caught up in money, but that's because money equals freedom nowadays. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing you can do with no money.
So I wouldn't say more money, but it's like, I mean, investments. At the end of the day, it's just cosmetic shit.
I mean, cosmetic stuff would be like clothes
Well, yeah.
Cars.
and cars and fucking
But
nails
what do
and
you
shit.
buy a house to? What's your plan? Like once you buy all these houses, what's your plan after that?
Rent
make
them out
money.
and make an income.
And do what with the income?
Yeah,
Not
not have
work.
to work, yes.
And then do what?
Spend time with his family.
Go traveling.
That's the plan, to go traveling. So you're doing it all to say
to spend
so
time.
I'm saying, what's the point of just saving all this money and having all these investments just to do nothing?
I'm not necessarily saving the money, right? The money is already there. It's not physical, but the money is there that I can take out, put in, and buy another house, and then after a few years do the exact same thing, have 3 or 4 houses.
But
and then
you have like shitloads of mortgage. No, I'm confused.
Yeah, but the people who are living in those houses would be paying my mortgage with more on top.
Yeah.
So you want to basically
shaft
have
all the renters,
not be able to work. You don't want to work.
Yeah.
And you want to just do nothing, like raise your kids, whatever, and
just like spend time with kids, not have to wake up at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Like
I don't have any interest. I just don't give a shit. As long as I can have money to go where I want, I don't care.
Yeah,
I think it's but at the same time, he doesn't have to go back and then get more money and go again. It's just always.
It's a consistent.
I think it's different
thing.
when you're like 50, but if you're 30, I don't think I'd want to stop working at 30.
Why? Why do you want to keep working?
It's just like me. He likes working.
I had 7 months off work. Trust me, it's not good.
Yeah, you also had a broken neck, so you couldn't do fuck all.
It's still not good.
I mean, for you don't have kids and you don't have like...
always arguing, aren't you?
No, it's like... this is like different viewpoints. It's good. But
I just don't, like... I will probably buy a house one day, but I probably don't see myself buying a house for another 5-10 years. One, I can't afford it. 2, I don't want to. Because I know to do it, I have to sacrifice everything else in my life. I don't know, my mental health will go through the floor if I do. So I'm like, I may as well do what I can. And if that's making a trip a year and seeing...
You don't have to sacrifice that much to buy a house.
Nowadays, brother.
I mean, in Perth, yes.
What he said about buying $700K for a shithole is true.
Yeah. Buying in Perth, yes. That's it. Perth is a different story.
It doesn't matter where you buy it. Literally, you buy spend $700K on a fucking 3x1.
In Perth.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to buy in Gerald and go
with no
fucking smell
backyard
you every day.
You don't get a driveway.
Stinky cunt. Stinky cunt.
No, I mean, you can buy houses for like fucking 500,000.
You know what I'd do? I'd buy a house in another country because that's just cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
Buy a resort in Bali.
Hey?
But I said buy a resort in Bali.
Yeah, I work with like Philos and stuff like that, and they
Bro's got the connections.
he built his house for $70,000 Australian, and the equivalent of here about $1 million.
Oh.
He built it for 70K over there.
Yeah.
And he makes like 100 a year. So he worked for 9 months or whatever to make
Just
that.
paid it off.
And build a house. I've got to work fucking 20 years to build the house he built in Australia. But he worked for fucking 9 months.
Is it up to the right standards though? Is it going to survive a cyclone?
Fucking mint, bro.
True.
Yeah.
Hey man, he's a welder. He fucking sorted it right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't think one can't afford it, but I don't think
that's fine. Yeah, that's like, also personal preference too.
Yeah, it's like everyone has different goals and drives. My drive and goals aren't the same as yours.
Yeah,
and I just don't have any interest in buying 400 houses and a mortgage amount. I don't care.
I think I just want to get out of the rat race, man.
Fuck,
like
he spent too much time with Seb last night.
Well, it's true. Like that's what everyone wants to do, but they don't want to make that change.
Are you worried of having too much time? Like the opposite in terms of like what are you going? Like, are you worried about doing nothing?
Yes.
I know you are. You're a bit like me. Like you can't stop. Like you would just be like.
It's like a shark. They don't stop swimming. They die.
You two are very different. You want to stop work now. You don't want to stop work until you're.
But I don't think anyone knows what I do on the back end of things. Like I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
That's right. But you don't want to be. But do you consider doing this as work?
No.
So you don't. So you would like quit your job, and then you just consider it as doing stuff you love, or like a hobby or whatever.
What is that?
Limited space remaining.
Oh, hang on.
I will never represent, baby.
Well, like that's my only goal. So I look towards that. I don't look towards.
Yeah, but if you worked hard enough and got to the point where not saying that you don't work. I mean, if you work for a long period of time and you got to the point where you have made it to the point where you can generate income without working.
That for me and my route right now would not happen for 10 to 15 or 10 years.
That's what I mean. Like you've doing it over time.
But if I do nothing now and I sacrifice everything and save money, I can probably be a homeowner in 5 to 10 years, right?
Yeah.
But by then I'm 33, probably have kids, not going to be able to travel and things like that. So it's like, well, what now? My goal then changes. It becomes, I feel like I wouldn't have a goal. It would just be raise the kids.
Yeah.
Keep working, because what else do you do?
Have fun, enjoy life. Working is not enjoying life unless you do the things that you want to do.
That is wrong. Life is work.
Life is pain.
But I thought that work becomes not work if you enjoy it, because this is considered work, yet you enjoy it. So you said it's not you working, but this is still considered work. But you just considered it not work because you enjoy it.
Yeah.
So you just said fuck work. It's not. You're not supposed to work.
Yeah, but it's not work.
Because you consider it not work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But what if I could? JP, I don't think JP sometimes considers his job not work because he loves it so much.
Yeah. That's why I said.
So
unless you enjoy it.
At the end of the day, if you enjoy it, then it's just that's.
Yeah. If you enjoy the work that you're doing, and you can get paid for it, then fucking go for it. But this is more for the majority of the people out there that are going to a 9 to 5. You hate your job, you don't want to do it.
Well, that's a bit different. Yeah.
Do the things that you want to do.
We need everyone in the world to play their role. Everyone.
But then there's bricklayers out there that love doing it because they love just fucking laying bricks. Yeah, there's fucking chippies, electricians. There's people out there that love doing their trade.
It just goes back to you need to love and enjoy what you do.
Yeah.
Find your passion.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it couldn't be something that I'd really love doing.
And at playing games.
Like if I play games and then games became your job, games become so shit.
Exactly.
Which is exactly what Sev said. Eventually, the passion that if you can create money off the passion, that passion eventually dies out.
You scared of that?
Am I? No.
Do you think that could happen?
No.
I'm too stubborn to let that happen.
Fair.
Because if I can get paid by helping, if I can get paid and still help people, like why would that be?
Are you scared of having a mediocre existence? Just
my presence proves the fact that I'm not mediocre.
And just being like a nobody?
Damn, that got deep. Not really. No.
I am.
I think I've had this conversation.
So you almost want to be known, or like
no, not known. Just have like a purpose and that kind of thing. That's where my original drive for joining the military and that wanted to be. I wanted to make a difference and things like that. And I never wanted to just be I just never wanted to be in anybody. Just a whatever.
Well, I think this is my purpose. That's
fair. As long as you believe, like JP said, as long as you believe your own existence is.
Yeah. But I mean, I couldn't care less if I did it videoless and no one knew who I was.
Okay.
But like I just love like editing. I love like video and audio and like creating something.
So as long as you enjoy what you do and love it and get yourself out of that 9 to 5 if you don't enjoy it. If you do, great.
Yeah. But if you're someone out there that loves the 9 to 5 and you love your job, there's literally no issue with that. But for me, I want to work towards the point where I don't have to wake up at fucking 5 or 6 in the morning. I can spend the day with the kids on the 1 or 2 days that I have to, or even if I can get to the point and fucking hire an editor.
Oh, yeah.
If I can distribute these fucking things to other people. Are you yawning right now?
No.
He's coming me.
I'm not.
Yeah, I know. If I can distribute these jobs off to people and not have to do it and pay people, but still make a good income, that's me buying back my time.
Your goal is to do nothing then, because you're just trying to create jobs for everyone else and you doing nothing.
But me doing this is doing something.
But you don't want to do the work.
Yeah, if I can make it easier on myself.
That's like the number one thing Seb was going on about. It's like for buying back your time, delegate.
Yeah.
Delegate.
And
but some people want to be the delegator and some people want to be delegated and want to be the person
I'll
that does it.
delegate you if you want.
What does that mean?
Absolutely.
Explain.
I will put him to work on the corner.
I feel like someone like JP would is like he just wants to work and do something. So I feel like JP would be the delegated. Like people would tell him to go and do a job.
He's pretty shit at listening. I'm not gonna lie.
Huh?
Well, yeah, true.
Even with headphones on. What do you say? But no, it's. I feel like you're imagining it as I'm gonna sit home and do nothing.
Play with his bumhole.
Yeah. I'm not gonna sit home and play with my bumhole.
That's Michaela's job.
Like, if I can make it to the point where I can generate an income, do this that I love to do, then and not go to like work on the shit that I don't like to do.
I just think without a routine, I'd be like scared of like
Stagnant.
But you would eventually make a routine
Of doing nothing.
of
A
going
routine
to the gym of
getting your bowl of water, filling it with water,
How's
putting
it-
ice
but-
in it.
You
Ashton Hall.
probably wouldn't go to. Would you go? You might go to the gym every day, but then you might go and travel and things like that. So you like
Yeah.
feel like the routine.
It's one of those things. If you have an infinite amount of time, like you live forever, you're not going to go do that thing because you have your infinite time. You don't know. Like, there's no point. There's no urgency to anything. Like, the fact that we have no time is what gives everything so much value.
Yeah.
You want to do it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have too much time, that's when you become complacent and just
Got fucking fripples.
fripples. You cold?
I just want to go and do things before like other things in life get in the way.
yeah. I mean, you're so young though.
Yeah.
Not really. He's
Yeah, you
23.
are. Bro, so young.
Bro, so young. All you three is young.
Not me.
You're young.
By like the age of 29, 30, I reckon is when I kind of want to have a house semi-sorted and a child.
Fucking way, bro.
Fuck no.
Ain't no little mini JP walking around.
Crazy.
Fuck that.
Imagine that thing. That kid would have a
He
rough
wants
life.
kids.
Yeah, I know, but I just can't picture it for a long time.
Bro, that kid would get bullied so much.
Yeah.
Oh, you little fucker. Bring me that.
But yeah, no, that was like a good conversation to have because it's just like different viewpoints.
Yeah, it is. I don't think we agree, but we just have very different goals. And
It's not that I don't think we like disagree. I've just got different aspirations in life, and I want to do different things.
yeah, I think
Like-
but we're also in two very different timelines.
Yeah, like I've already got kids. I've got a house.
wife,
Like
kid, and you're
I've got all
yeah.
the things that people
Yeah.
want already,
It's crazy. Some speed run,
and the
buddy.
money.
Yeah, the money.
I actually don't have that much money. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but hear me out. You're also like 40 years old.
Well, about 11 years younger than that. Muggo,
10 soon.
you look like you're 40. You just wear the hat to cover up the fucking age.
Crazy. Oi, we're going to show... Hold up. I'm going to bring up a photo.
Oh,
You tell me how old this guy is.
oh,
This is fucking wild.
bro, wild. This is the guest that we just had on. Last week's guest. If you're going off the timeline of the episodes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think.
Where's a good photo of him?
Holy shit. Last week's obstacle course that we did a few weeks ago is still sore.
This guy.
So it wasn't me.
See this guy? Oh, yeah. And show Regan.
How old would you think this fella is?
30.
He'd be over 30.
Be like realistic. Like what?
Be realistic.
Like if you
36?
I said 30.
so 30, 36.
Don't tell me he's that young. I feel bad.
He's actually your age with 20 years experience.
30? Yeah, 30.
He's 39.
He's
Really?
almost 40.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
W man.
Yeah.
How
Dude ages
crazy is
well.
that?
Looks good
Yeah.
for 30.
Must be using that
30.
beef tallow. Bro's looks maxing insane, crazy. Oh my god.
Bros looks maxing. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Some of the shit you say.
It's
Just
fucking hilarious. It's
He was sitting
funny.
there, just buzzing around when we're talking, and all of a sudden, looks maxing.
Quality over quantity, I'm telling you.
I feel like some people rush stuff at the moment. People are rushing towards, like, it's the timeline. It's always about, like, a race.
Probably because there's a ticking time bomb in America at the moment.
Fuck.
Whoa.
What's blowing up?
What's,
Trump.
Well, when did he blow up?
The fucking world.
Are you preparing for WW3?
No.
hopefully not.
Oh yeah, I fucking hope not.
But no, I feel like people are in a
I
rush.
live under a rock, so this shit's fucking new to me, right?
Deadass. conscription, you know.
It's so weird because you live on Instagram.
Yeah, but all I look
He
at
knows
is
nothing,
engines.
but he sits on reels.
Yeah.
He knows nothing
Looks
about
at
any
fucking
reels.
engines all day. Is there a problem with that?
Yeah.
I'm like, cool, this guy has Cummins that he pulled apart. He's putting billet rods in it.
Whoa, bro.
Come.
What do you say? Well, come. Come. Whoa.
No, which you were talking, Regan?
Oh yeah, I was just saying about. I think people are rushing.
They are. Yeah.
And, like it's a goal that who can have this first. And
Especially young people
It's
nowadays.
people our age, not so much.
You old fuck.
Bro, I didn't fucking.
Shut
Well,
up.
I didn't
pussy.
speed run it.
But it's people like it's not even.
I just fucked.
Accidentally doing stuff. It's like they're trying to buy houses. They're like forcing relationships, having children and stuff. And it's like you like literally just finished school.
Yeah, you're 2 years old. Relax.
Yeah. Like obviously accidents happen and whatnot, but people that plan it.
What the fuck? Why you both looking at people?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I'm personally just can't agree. Like all for them if that's what they want to do. People have different
Yeah.
goals and drives, and if they want to do it that way, go for it.
If that's
That's fine.
if that's the thing that they want to do, that's the thing they want to do.
That's right. Yeah, if that's
But-
what they want to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everyone has their goals,
Weird.
but personally, just have.
And it's not judging, it's called an opinion.
Yeah.
And yours is
Exactly.
fucking wrong.
Yep. It's not about how hard you fall. It's about how hard you are when you get up.
And I'm always hard. Sitting here like, bro, I don't know about you guys, but I'm freezing.
Yeah, I'm fucking cold as fuck.
It's cold as fuck.
That's nice.
Can we turn the aircon up?
No, well, I think that finishes up their episode. I think, unless you guys want to talk about anything else.
We've only been recording for 12 minutes. I will never represent them.
Time for.
I can't figure out this
Bears.
fucking episode thing.
Yeah, I suppose. That was like pretty sick. Talked about a bit of life. Life is pretty shit. And then we realised that we talked about some more traffic. Traffic's pretty shit.
Just chill.
Then Thomas told us that he's rich. We're pretty shit.
He said it's not a race, but he's got everything.
He said, yeah, no races, but he's definitely winning. Yeah.
And he's just representing that second is your first loser, so one of you fuckers.
So, yeah, thanks for tuning in to Thomas's Flex session. Thank you.
Don't make it about me. Don't make it about me. You want to ask questions, I will give you the answers.
All right. How can people change erection?
JP, ask a question.
All right. Before we finish up, we get the same question we asked everyone. We'll go Adam first, then Regan second.
How has the podcast
5
touched your
things
heart?
to improve your mood. Go.
It's definitely not blowjobs for Adam. I'm sorry.
Could do.
Well, maybe now.
Come on, someone's going to show me.
I forgot what the feeling was like.
5 things to improve my mood.
Yeah. What's it like to be a guest? Sorry, go. 5 things to improve your mood.
Fuck this guy.
I'm blind. I don't fucking know. I guess.
All right, Regan, 5 things to improve your mood. We'll
Think
go to
about it,
Adam
big man.
after.
Like
Food.
to improve
Food.
your mood,
Shut the
not
fuck
everyone
up.
else's mood.
Food. Quality people around me. Sex.
Adam doesn't know that. Oh, way to rub it in.
I'm still trying to think.
5
is so many.
Could be fucking anything.
Monsters.
Explore.
Nice. And one more to tie us all in.
I will go for gains.
I like
Gym.
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 that. All right, Adam.
Games. Gym. Monster. Silence. Oh, I fucking love silence.
That's crazy. I hate that shit.
And people just leave me alone. I need some alone time sometimes. Last but not least, probably like a really good shit, actually.
Hell yeah.
At the end of the day, it's just and you get up, life's good.
You just release all
Yeah,
that
so much
stress.
life.
And then the missus comes home and you're just like, she's going in there. She's going to die. Stinky. Yep.
Unlucky.
Stinky, yeah, nookie.
Damn.
Yeah, that's my 5.
Nice.
It's good.
Dropping bombs.
Do we have time to hear yours?
Hey, no, it's not our episode. It's your episode.
Okay. Fine, I'll go fuck myself.
How's it feel to be a guest?
Yeah. From being the original co-host to
Being demoted,
Am I better than you?
Demoted to like the
Absolutely. Bro puts in effort. It's good.
what's that ringing?
Effort.
Is your mom calling?
Crazy. I told her not to call this early.
Yeah. What's it like to? I mean, you don't listen to the episodes anyway, do you?
No.
Yeah. You want to think about it or nah? Nah.
I don't know.
I mean, you're not.
Doesn't really
Yeah,
feel
you're not a big
strange.
podcast boy.
No.
Neither.
Yeah.
I mean,
With all
from
that time
where...
in traffic, you'd think he would be, eh?
Nah, I'll listen to the same songs over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Yep. No, I don't know. Can't really say it feels like it's changed that much.
From being a guest to co-host.
I mean, I'm still talking, doing the same shit.
He still does the
so-
same shit. Yeah, he does. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's like the first fucking podcast I did.
Not my
So it
first
feels like
rodeo.
him sitting next to me.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Thank you for having us.
That's right. Thanks for coming on and
Shut up.
just having a deep fucking convo. It was nice.
Good catch up.
good.
Deep converse,
Yeah.
Let's go have a million beers.
Yeah. Well, you guys can, but I won't.
Bitch.
I thought you were saying bitch.
To the beer.
Ginger beers. Ginger beers.
Gingers.
Ginger beers.
Gingers.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming on.
That's pretty perfect. I like it.
Good enough. Now
Alright,
do the outro.
Don't forget to send your fucking questions and shit over to
Not my personal one.
intersectpod.24@hotmail.com.
I knew it was close. Oh, fuck.
All right, that's it. We're gonna get kicked out in 3 minutes, so we
Boom.
better get out. Catch up.